Our world needs it. So it is my great honor to introduce, in my humble opinion, the most visionary mayor in America, and someone that I am proud to call a very dear friend, Newark Mayor Cory Booker.
I want to thank, first and foremost, Drew Katz for being the chief provocateur for all of us being here. Drew often talks humbly about what others do, but the reality is his impact here in the city of Newark is being felt in neighborhoods from the North Ward to the South Ward, the East Ward to the West Ward. He was one of the first calls I got after the tragic shooting that claimed the lives of 3 of our young people back in August of 2007. And in fact, he had already been working on me with a bold vision of his own, which was, can't we use technology to begin to leverage change in Newark? And had already begun the research on gunshot detection as well as cameras within our community. And when that incident happened, he stepped up very quickly, pulled in Ray Chambers and many other great leaders from around our community and from outside of our community to give us now the largest wireless network supporting public safety technology in the state of New Jersey. That was Drew. That's the kind of humble hero he's been in the city of Newark, but also he's been that in my life on a personal level as well. And it was really his idea, partnering with Bob Thurman, to think about global peace in a way that was far more localized in communities that are struggling with this issue every single day. And so my second gratitude goes to Bob Thurman, who is a man who walks upon this earth focused with a peaceful purpose, to understand that we in this integrated globe can work in a conscious way to manifest the peace that exists at the core of humanity. And it is his vision, combined with that of Drew Katz, that has brought us here today, but in a more excited moment for me, has brought us His High Holiness, the Dalai Lama, to be the lead actor in many ways in this conference. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, I've heard from Bob Thurman, didn't even hesitate when he heard where the conference would be to step up and say, yes, we will do this, we must do this. And it is His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, with the great gravity that he has, that is now allowing us to attract many other great peace activists from the globe to the city of Newark, combining with those activists that are here already, creating in Newark fertile ground for the growth of a true global movement. Now, many people might think that Newark, New Jersey is tough terrain to be talking about peace. But the fact of the matter is, they are wrong. There is not a neighborhood that I visit that the ideals of peace are not more fought for and not more exemplified than in Newark, New Jersey. And I have seen a flowering over the last 4 years of people working stridently in the cause of peace and understanding that peace cannot be achieved with the isolation of small aspects of our community. Peace is not just about police or prisons or jails. Peace must be approached from a broader perspective. Newark residents here have understood that peace deals with everything from the food you consume, as we of a city has been sprouting more and more urban gardens, showing that locally grown, healthy food, what we literally consume in our body, affects our emotional and spiritual well-being. There are residents here that understand that educational environments that reflect value-based education are central to the cause of peace, and you see that exemplified here in the city of Newark. You've seen a flowering growth, and I know Bob will be happy about this, of yoga in the city of Newark. I have seen tremendous sights that I did not expect to see of hundreds and hundreds of people gathering on a regular basis with the spirit of namaste in the air. Newark now, in every corner of our community, is working on the front lines of creating not just a peaceful city, but peaceful individuals and a peaceful globe. We in Newark will continue to try to manifest a model community for outcomes that resonate with the spirit of the divinity that exists in all of us. This is our quest. And the truth of the matter is, as King said so eloquently, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The lack of peace anywhere is a threat to justice. It's the threat to the peace everywhere. So we believe that here in Newark, through our collective action, through an integrated approach to peaceful well-being and living, that we can create something truly special in the weeks and months and years ahead. But it will take everyone. And so this conference is an invitation for all of us to come together, to recognize that we have one destiny, to recognize that we are an interdependent people, to recognize that we need each other, but to also recognize that peace starts with an individual commitment. As the song says, let there be peace on earth, but let it begin with me. That you can't hope the world will change unless you yourself are willing to change, to examine your behaviors, your attitudes, your practices. And we believe that individual commitment after individual commitment can be woven together in a fabric that is whole, that is peaceful, that is evident of what we strive for. And this is what the conversation will be about. From the food we eat, from the state of our moral and spiritual well-being, to peace within the community, to peace within a city, to peace within a country, all of these aspects will be discussed, not so that we have some great paper at the end of a conference, but more that we can put these principles into practice and that we can actually create the change that we need in the city of Newark and beyond. This is why we come together, and I am very excited about May, not just because the snow might stop by then, but I'm excited for the spring that will come as a result of this conference. I now have the opportunity to introduce one of our great local actors here. The religious community in Newark is doing extraordinary things to make peace real. From helping men and women who are struggling with alcohol and drug abuse, to helping individuals coming home from prison so that they may manifest their truth, to ministering to people who are lost along their own spiritual path. It is this religious community that has been the bedrock of our city since its founding. We were a city founded on faith. Here now we have an individual who is fully within this proud tradition in Newark, New Jersey. He is somebody that I have known through his work since 1999 at his church, but more importantly, he is one of those individuals that recognizes that church is not about a building. It is about what you do in the community. That religion is not how well you preach or pray, but it's also about how well you practice and manifest your purpose. I am very proud to bring up a man of great peace to share remarks as well. Would you please welcome